Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Draka. I'm just going to basically explain to you how you can print out your slides with your speaker notes so that you have multiple slides printed out per page. Okay, so here is what your final slides should probably look like. We've talked about this. Remember, too, that just as a reminder, the text on the slide is not everything you're going to be saying in your speech. Um, for each slide, you'll have speaker notes, and those speaker notes are below. This is the stuff that's coming off of your outline. As I told you before, you should probably rearrange the material in the way that you want to say it. Some people are actually kind of trying to script it out, which is a valuable strategy. All right, so what you're going to do is this is how you print. And most of you, I'm assuming at home, can probably not print directly off of your Chromebooks. So what you might need to do is just save the document as a PDF and send it to mom and dad, and maybe they can print it. Otherwise, you can have it printed probably in the library at school. It's probably best to try to do it at home. All right, there's a couple steps here. Step one, you go to File. Before you go to print, this is the one thing that's a little bit tricky. There's an extra step. You need to go to Print Preview. You click on Print Preview, and you'll get this screen. And notice right up here it says one slide without notes. You want your notes. You're not going to do the handouts. You're going to click one slide with notes. And then once that happens, it'll reorganize itself, and you'll have your notes per slide. Now, right now, this is 14 pieces of paper. You do not want to have 14 pieces of paper that you're trying to shuffle through as you're giving your speech. Way too wieldy. There's a way of getting multiple slides on one page. Let me show you how to do it. If you go to Print, now many of you can probably save it as a PDF. I'm not sure if you can link to a printer at home or not. But if you can, that would be optimal. But what you do is, this is the next step, which is really important. You do not want one page per sheet. You want multiple pages per sheet. So you click on 4, and then voila. Then instead of 14 pages, you've got 3 pages. Okay? And so this is much easier. You can also kind of adjust the size of the type on your notes to make them a little bit easier to read. And you'll have these pages up on a podium. Remember, I've decided to do this in lieu of having you do note cards. I think that this probably makes more sense. Remember, I do not want you just reading directly off of this during the speech. These sheets are basically there as your fail-safe in case you just forget what you were supposed to say. Many of you, because you're not really saying that much per slide, will pretty much be able to get most of this memorized, and then you won't really need these at all. But this is your fail-safe, and because people blank out and or they get nervous and they can't remember what they're supposed to say. So glancing down at these sheets can be helpful. Okay, and then you just hit print or save, and then that's it.